Welcome to our channel. We are Wendy and Emil. We are a couple that lives in the UK and have recently bought a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter van, which we are now converting into a small home for us and our pets Milo and Buddy. Our dream is to travel and go on new adventures together. This video is one of our van conversion videos.
Right, well, hello back. This is the second week of us renovating the van. You can see it's horrible weather outside, but we thought we'll start with some sound deadening. We know we're going to have windows here and on the door side as well as small ones at the back where the bed's going to be. But we're going to start deadening in other areas where we know it's not going to be needed to cut. So while the weather is horrible, let's do that. So for sound deadening, we are using this thing called Dodo mat. They're supposed to be the best in England at what they do. So we bought a box of 50. So there's 50 of these sheets that we're gonna stick now to insulate, well, reduce the sound, because right now, as you know, it sounds very tinny. But once we put this up, I'll demonstrate what it sounds afterwards, and it should be quite a deep sound, and it just goes away as it absorbs it. So let's stick these Dodo mats. So first, let's make sure the panel is all clean, so it gets a nice seal. Today's a really wet day, so I'm just using a dry paper, and then we're going to stick these on. So these have this sort of black part, which is very sticky. So what you want to do is sort of want to take the middle, and so that's kind of there, and then just stick it on. And there it comes, and then you just put it on. Oh, it's like I got two. So you just stick it on like this. So when it's stick on, you want to get some sort of roller. We're just using a small paint roller, and you want to push all the air bubbles out. So you want to roll it really tightly across all of this, like this. So you want to get all the air bubbles out. So on this one, on this Dodo mat, there's like these little raised parts. So some people say you need to sort of push them all the way in, but it's not necessary. If it's stuck on there, it's stuck quite good. Just use some pressure, get all the air bubbles out, and make sure it's nicely stuck down. So we're going to go over all the panels. We've got some smaller panels, so we're going to cut the Dodo mat in half, and I'll show you how to do that in a bit. So while Wendy's sticking on the next mat, I've got one here. If you come with me, you can see that on this side, where at the back of the van, where the bedroom's going to be, we're going to have a small window cut out here. But at the bottom, I still want to sound deaden it. But this pad is sort of bigger than the roof, so than the side. Sorry, than the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half, and then use one half here and one half there, and sort of sound deaden it, the bottom part. So I'm going to do that now while Wendy does the rolling. So now you just want to get like a sharp utility knife, like a Stanley knife or something like that. And I've got the sound deadening mat here. Around the half point, I'm going to cut it to make smaller sizes. So around the half point, you want to get your knife and just straight line down. And look at that. They cut really easily, so they're really easy to use. So as you can see, we finished the sound deadening. Now we're gonna take all the rusty parts off and paint it, and with the paint protector and rust what's it called? It's like a Hammerite paint, so it works against rust, so it won't rust there again. So now I'm going to take all the rusty parts and then we're going to start painting.
Alright, so while Emil is removing the rust, then I'm on the way to tool station and Screwfix to get some new wire brushes and a new drill as well.
You can see how we finished all the rust removal here, and Wendy started to paint already, which is good. So we're using a little bit of white spirit to sort of just treat before we paint it. For paint, we're using this metal paint, Hammerite metal paint, which it also protects against rust in future, so it's like a, yeah. We finished the sound deadening, so we've done pretty much the entire van. There's a few things left to do, like the roof. We'll do roof when we come closer to insulating. There's also at the bulkhead, we want to do some more insulating. Next week we're going to tackle windows, so be ready to see that. A little sneak peek here. Oh, there's one there. So don't forget to subscribe and like. If you've got any comments about this stuff, let us know. We'll try to answer in comments as quick as we can. Yeah, see you then.